I've got a great story for you. It's called the Sparkling Dodgeball Tournament. The air buzzed with excitement. Kiana, a girl with a whirlwind of dark hair and sparkling creative eyes, clutched her drawing pad. Today was the big day, the dodgeball tournament at the stadium. Bright banners fluttered, balloons bounced, and the stadium itself was decked out with superhero symbols and cosmic designs. Kiana, a huge fan of superheroes and space, felt like she'd stepped into a dream. She loved drawing superheroes soaring through the stars, and this place felt just as magical. Suddenly, a tiny red robot zipped past, leaving a trail of sparkling dust. Beep boop! It chirped, its antenna wiggling. It was Boop the Moonbot, a tiny robot from the moon who loved hugs. He projected a shimmering constellation of stars onto the ceiling. And the crowd oohed and aah-ed in amazement. Boop loved to make people happy, and today he was ready to cheer for everyone. Next to Kiana, a soft, blue-violet glow emanated from a fluffy cloud-shaped seat. Twinkle the sleepy star had arrived. She was always there to make people feel calm and cuddly. Twinkle winked and gave a gentle, sleepy yawn. Twinkle was ready to help anyone who might feel anxious. Then, with a swoosh and a sugary scent, Peachy the lollipop witch zoomed in on her fizzy soda broomstick. "Ready for some fun?" she called, her voice as sweet as candy. Peachy's hat was a giant swirled lollipop, and she was always ready to cast candy spells and spread joy. Peachy was perfect for creating a playful environment. "All right, players, get ready," announced the announcer, his voice booming through the speakers. The teams lined up, and the first dodgeball game began with a wild flurry of action. Balls whizzed through the air. Kiana, a natural leader, darted and dodged, her eyes sharp and focused. She remembered all the drawings of superheroes she had made, and tried to emulate their strength and teamwork. "Pass it!" she yelled, her voice clear above the cheers. Kiana's teammates, inspired by her, worked together well, and the game was going pretty well. Then, a moment of tension struck, as the other team started to argue about a call. This was not Kiana's favorite thing, and she knew it. Arguments could ruin everything. Kiana took a deep breath. "We've got this," she yelled, her voice filled with encouragement. "Remember, teamwork is key." Boop, sensing the change in mood, zipped around, projecting a constellation of happy faces. "Beep beep," he signaled, which in his language meant, "Smile." Twinkle began to glow, a calming blue-green easing tensions. Peachy, with a playful wink, cast a spell that turned a moment of frustration into a burst of laughter as the ball turned into a lollipop. The players, reminded of the fun, smiled and got back into the game. "That's the spirit," Kiana cheered, her eyes shining. As the game progressed, Kiana's team faced challenges. The score was neck and neck, and the tension was high. One of Kiana's teammates got hit by a ball, and then started to feel upset. "It's okay," Kiana reassured her teammate, giving her a high five. "We are doing great." Kiana helped her teammate refocus, and reminded everyone of the importance of playing fairly and supporting each other, no matter what happened. This was how superheroes would act, she knew it, and she wanted to be like them. Peachy, seeing their effort, created a spell that temporarily changed all the dodgeballs into sparkly, bouncy, candy-colored treats. The players laughed, the tension melted, and the game went on. Boop projected constellations of applause and encouragement. Twinkle's soothing glows kept everyone calm and focused. Finally, the last round arrived. The teams were exhausted, but their determination remained. The final seconds ticked away. Kiana saw an opening and made a move. With a burst of energy, her team managed to win the game. The stadium erupted in cheers. Boop beamed a constellation of fireworks, Twinkle glowed a rainbow of celebration, and Peachy conjured a mountain of candy treats, one for each player. Whether they won or lost, everyone on Kiana's team felt a sense of accomplishment. They had faced the challenges, overcome obstacles, and, most importantly, supported each other. They were a team, and they had fun. As the stadium emptied, Kiana sat with Boop, Twinkle, and Peachy. "That was amazing," she exclaimed, her face beaming. "Beep boop," agreed Boop, giving her a hug. Twinkle offered her a dream pillow, filled with happy memories of the game. Peachy gave her a lollipop, shaped like a star. Back at home, Kiana grabbed her drawing pad and her colored pencils. She began to draw. She drew her team, Boop, Twinkle, Peachy and herself, all cheering together and winning together. She drew them as the greatest heroes that they could be. As she drew, she knew that the real prize wasn't winning the dodgeball game, but the joy of friendship, teamwork and support. The most important thing she had learned was that when you help each other, everyone wins. Let's see what a great listener you are. Can you answer the following question? How did Boop the Moonbot help Kiana's team? Let's see how you did. The answer is, Boop projected happy constellations to encourage them. You did a great job! That's all for now. I can't wait until our next StoryPie adventure together.